Hello, it's Liz here again. Welcome to my channel. Big hello and a thank you to my new subscribers. Great to have you here. I'm going to today work on a couple of pages in my black Dylusions journal. We did this page and this page, which I'm not sure that I'm keen on, but it's done and I'll maybe play around with it a wee bit more and make it a wee bit more exciting another day. Anyway, quite like that one, so we'll get on with another one. And we are going to use, let's see, some Art by Marlene die cuts and some collage paper, Art by Marlene, and also some Dylusions paints, pink, green and some blue, maybe some white, some clear gesso, and yeah, I think that's us. We'll see how we got on. So I've chosen some of the collage paper to start off with, and I'm just going to be winging it a bit here. I have picked out a few of the die cuts, and I do have a sort of a plan in my head to maybe cover the page a bit with this, add a little bit of paint, put some of the die cuts down. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. This art journal-y thing is not exactly my my expertise in any way, shape or form. So, but I'm always happy to give things a go. I'm just deciding which bit of this that I like the best, and I'm going to tear it, I think, down. Maybe tear it that way so that I don't get the white. It's a little bit big. Keep tearing it the wrong way. And I think we'll tear down. Let's get the teary ruler out and just give, yeah, rather than have a straight edge, let's take a bit off that side. We should keep all these wee bits for another time, or maybe add them into this page. Yeah, that will do, I think, for that bit. And maybe another bit for over here. I think the secret with these sort of things is just to go for it, but I'm not all that grand at just going for it. But anyway, we will hopefully get there. Maybe this bit's too straight, but I think by the time we add in some, what other wee little bits have we got? Maybe do that there. Oh, there's the dog shaking outside. I wonder if that's enough, or if we want a little bit in the middle there. think we'll just start sticking it down and see how it goes, because otherwise I will sit here and gaze at it for far too long. Right, what am I going to stick it down with? Let's just use this glue stick. There we are. Let me get a little bit of, make sure that's down. And what was the two bits here? Maybe a bit there. I think I need a bigger bit for that middle bit. That'll do. I do wish I was better at this sort of thing. I'm not all that confident at all. Although everybody says that it always works out, it doesn't really matter what you think about it or what you do, it's just have a play and it should all work out. We'll see. We'll certainly see about that. So, it's not so nice out today. We've been having what feels like a little bit of spring weather, but it's not so nice today. But at least it's dry, but it's quite murky and cloudy and a bit cold, and I think we're due. We're saying there might be another wee bit of snow, but just on the high ground, and we're not, although we're a bit high, we're not terribly high. Okay, I think we'll just, this bit of string's annoying me. Put it in there, yeah. I think we'll say that's done with the paper. And what should we do next? I think next is a coat of the gesso. I think might be the plan to go. Let's use what's in the lid first. This is the transparent, yes. Thought for a minute there it was the white, but it's not. I don't know if I'm putting this on right or how thick you put it on. I'm not sure. I'm guessing that it should go on reasonably thick, or what would be the point? I think you need this because then you're going to be adding, there's a bristle. These are just cheap brushes for this. It feels the right thing to do is just to use a cheap brush, but I'm not sure. But it's giving me lines and all these bristles are coming out. See them? Oh dear. Anyway, that'll do the trick. Fingers crossed. I think I'll need to wait for this to dry. So I'll go off and maybe have a cup of tea. Or I'll just use my... I wonder if the heat thing will dry it properly, or if I'll get a funny result with the heat. Oh, I don't know. Wittering on to myself here, trying to decide. I wonder why that's not showing up transparent. Wonder if it's because it's on the black. It shows up kind of. Better go over it with a wee light. I dare say once I paint over that, that'll go away. What do you think? I think I'll leave it at that and see. Let's just see how that goes. Okay, I'm going to go off and dry that, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back, and that dried okay. Yeah, so I've decided to add a little bit of texture through a stencil. So Marlene Design stencil, this one, and yeah, so I'm going to do this just in random places using some texture paste. So wish me luck. This is quite thick texture paste, so that's pretty good. I'm going to do some at the top first. Oh, I've got it on all the other pages down there, but that doesn't matter. And some more up here, I think. Oh wow. And maybe a little bit in the middle there. Good. And a wee drop down this corner. And then I won't know where to stop. Yes, I think we'll leave it at that because I'm going to put my girly here. So we'll just leave it at that. I'm just going to wipe this off. There we go. And put the lids back on that. So I think while that's drying, we can get maybe our girly on here with some of the blocks, maybe a little bit up. Now, choices to be made. one there, and maybe put one there, maybe make it like steps. Maybe a small one. Something like that, maybe. Right. Okay, let's just get these down. One there, and this one. Is that going to be at the bend? I'm just going to cut a bit off that because I don't want that to be at the bend. I'm not chatting much because when I'm doing this sort of thing, it takes all my concentration to try and not just make a big mess. Oh dear. Yeah. I don't know. To get them stuck down. Maybe that's not the best glue to use when something is on the back. Right, we'll get her stuck down. Let me go over here and put the glue on it. Oh, I've got glue all over my fingers now and making a right old mess over there. Right, she can go there. Oh, I made a bigger mess there. Never mind, I'll be painting over that, I think. I should have left it well alone. Oh, right, I'm going to go off and I'm going to dry that texture paint, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so that's everything dried and stuck down. I added a few more of the squares and I've added some words over here. And yeah, so I'm ready to give it a go with some of the paint. I'm thinking maybe I'll water it down so that it'll dribble a bit and look a bit arty. So I've put some pink of the Dylusions, and I'm just going to add, I've already added a little bit of water, and we'll see how this maybe goes. Maybe I'll squirt some water on here first, and maybe we'll just hope that some paint will dribble. Maybe not. Maybe if I put the paint on and then make it dribble. Or maybe it's just not the dribbling type. Anyway, it adds a bit of colour to the corner there. I'm thinking I'm going to give up on the dribbling and maybe just add some paint around it to bring all these together, maybe. What do I think? I'm making a mess now. I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I've got a sponge here, and I'm thinking maybe I'll dab it, dry that off a little bit, and maybe I quite like the effect that gives, rather than having the lines. Okay, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll add some of the green and pick it up with the sponge. Oh, yeah, that's better. Watering it down just wasn't, well, I wasn't doing it properly. So, oh, I'm thinking that's nice. Yeah, let's add some of the blue. And another bit of the sponge. Where will we put the blue up here? Yeah, that's making a difference, bringing it together a bit. Let's do the pink. Oh, yeah, you can pull that apart, get a bit. And do the bit that was wet. Some more green. Oops. Now, we know when to stop, I think. This bit up here is all the one colour. Let's add a little bit of colour up here, and then maybe some blue. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that, maybe. No, you know what I'll do? I think I'll add some white highlights, using my white signal, but I'm going to dry that first, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so that's dry, and I'm just going to add some white bits, some white highlights. We can just round some edges. in a sort of sketchy way. And maybe up here. I think that makes a difference. Just highlighting some bits. Sort of ties it in. What do we think? I'm okay with all of this, I think. It's not bad. It's nice and bright, colourful, and some painterly fun. I was trying not to get too stressed over it because I'm not the best at this business. I like my collage and my card making and my junky stuff, but painty things and I'm not so sure about. But I think, I wonder if I should put a line round the edge. Just give it a little frame. I have to say this pen's doing well, given that I'm doing it over paper, gesso, paint, glue. It seems to be working on everything. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to leave it at that. So this journal is available from Paper, Pen and Plan, the black journal, and the paints as well, Paper, Pen and Plan. I'll leave a link in the comment and underneath in the description box. And yeah, so that's me. I'll put this away till next week and have another go. And you never know, maybe I'll just get a little bit better at it as time goes on. Thanks for staying with me today. I'll see you again. Bye.